Everyone is running straight into the trap of deception. The mind of man has already been surpassed, creating a new recession. Certain things weren't meant to be created by will of man, but from God's prophecy. Now humans are trying to create something challenging the divine, trying to push us aside like an apostrophe. Imagine having PhD levels in every aspect of human knowledge. Why would a student ask a professor when AI already has the answers for college?
Wow, a robot professor teaching me subjects in a classroom?
Translation in full fluency in every single
Cuando estaba en
language.
séptimo grado, le dije a mi profesor español que tenía un trasero y que
I
necesitaba
sympathize
aprender
for
más
all
sobre
the
eso,
jobs
así
that
que
will be
vamos a salir de
lost
aquí a la
already
mierda.
from the English. An attorney could send an innocent woman to prison and defend the guilty con while knowing the truth, all for a buck.
Your Honor, I stated
Rehearse
that my
lies,
defendant
perfected
Tyrone is
foolproof, and
innocent.
Titus is
He did
tied
not
and
steal
dwells
those
against
40
his
yard bottles
tubs.
of Old. That bitch did it, Your Honor. She just smells like spoiled milk mixed with a bunch of guilt. Just look at
It
her
wouldn't
face.
be written by me if it didn't have some bit of humor.
What the hell is that smell?
It's a large turdinator.
But this is to cause awareness and advise research behind AI and dangers of near-future supercomputers. Our thoughts are being influenced to rely on machines for us to think. Confusion forced from the left so woke they want us to all forget how to stay awake. I've had strong intuitions residing in my gut. For a long time now, this would be the reason for war. Our own intelligence and history turned into a weapon for the enemy that we're using even more. I'll decline a chip where thoughts and feelings are designed with perfection so I can live with the flaws. The mark of the beast, SHA, is in motion, but I'll leave that riddle for y'all to solve.
Samuel 6, Harry 6, Alman 6. ¿Coincidencia? Tal vez.
I'll open AI to see as I discern it while following truth, which is God. People getting away with making moral decisions for us all, and they're somehow non-judicial. Just like it says in its abbreviation ASI, I'll stay as I am because no matter how super, it'll still be an intelligence. It's artificial. Sometimes an app will be in beta mode, which is like the
I'm going to tie a knot around my ankle with this rope, right? Then jump out and we'll see if this baby holds. Ah, shit!
type of mode. Well, that's the name of our future generation after my daughters, but just alpha. Next is Gen Beta.
You see, I could tell you my name is Dusty and I'm a human, but if you were to say, hey Siri or hey Alexa, I'd respond to both. Because really, I've got a battery for a heart, a history book as a brain, and I piss out of a large data cable.
All I can think of for humanity is being beta data, the rough draft stage, the experiment, the unsure phase. It defines as B, the Greek alphabet's second letter. While I don't believe people should judge, I also never believed that transgenders would become trendsetters. A brand new vehicle will turn to shit with enough mileage. But a brand new computer evolves, so now humans are last to control next to technology and climate. Elites target the children because they are most vulnerable and closest to the divine. Adults will be pushed by temptation like a kiss coming from the lips that were coded and designed. What would make an innocent baby run, cry, and even fall into a worship position just from hearing Alexa, Siri, or Hey Gemini? Maybe there's something different and deeper, darker for us not to know about companies like Neuralink and Tesla, unless we open AI. It's humanity versus machine, blood versus bot, real versus fake, personal versus impersonator.
You know, life's short to not be yourself. Embrace who you are. Every tattoo, every scar tells a story.
Before we know it, we'll either become or be at war with actual freaking Terminators. Old and new, us millennials are the only generation who have lived both sides. Right in the middle, we graduated without Google, while the newer generations are lost without Grok or ChatGPT-5. If you're reading this, technology has probably become a foreign idea to your parents and older friends. Impressive as shit
Dad,
it
can we
is,
play
but
catch?
think about
Go
our
play with
children as true
RoboPop,
empathy,
son. Dad's talking to
ambiguity,
Alexa.
and authenticity slowly descend.
Man, now we can sound any way we want, be with whoever we want to be with. Man, this is a virtual heaven.
Be sure to get that dingleberry hanging down there as well.
Sometimes it's hard as hell to, and I know this goes for many others also, to not feel frustration. Before I can think of this next line, many will complete novels, movies, and even hit songs without using any real imagination. I respect the real, the raw, the imperfect truth, no matter how much it may hurt, because that is what they are after, and aiming to silence, much like the voice of Charlie Kirk. People that have been lonely most of their lives can now purchase a full humanoid robotic partner to love with no real human experience to differentiate or compare it.
I want the best, hottest robotic version available with good communication with the inability to bitch.
Since I believe separation from delusion and actuality is paramount towards standards and limitation, I give us 5 more years before we witness the first human and machine marriage. China sells a full robotic suit with AI implemented in its design where it has settings controlled by a remote. It will walk or run for you. So think of a fat man winning a 100-mile marathon while eating a root beer float. The fourth and final step of AI will be classified as self-aware, so let truth be told. Embrace original thoughts, love, and human emotion while we still have it before it becomes flesh versus code. Stovall.
I'm the best intelligent AI there will ever be. I'm the self-aware, super intelligent Dusty bot, and most wouldn't know the difference.
People will try walking all over you, but you need to put your foot down and not be defeated.
If you watched this video so far, I hope I was able to illustrate the bigger picture in my own crazy poetic way. Beyond just the entertainment purposes, through corny metaphors, innuendos, or the subtle hints. We are all entitled to form our own opinions, thoughts, ideas towards whatever topic from our own perceptions. This is simply just my opinion and my thoughts based off the research I've done, but most importantly for myself, most of my reasoning and inspiration behind doing this is from the overwhelming intuitive insights I've felt far too long now, and my intuition never fails me. So in a way, I almost feel a sense of urgency and a responsibility as a millennial and someone who cares about humanity as a whole to not at least attempt putting my voice out there to maybe, hopefully, make some sort of difference in this world. Maybe I'm crazy or overthinking shit. Or maybe it's time for humans to come together and unite and stop living as if we're not on the same team. If you're already a robot or alien, then just disregard this and continue on. I'm not one to try and preach or do things with ill intent to gain profit or anything like that. Social media is really not my thing, and I just come and go for the most part, but something is pushing me to be more vocal, to spark awareness about the situation that is currently developing at a rate faster than I think most really realize. I don't think I've ever asked anyone to like or follow my stuff, but I think now would be the time. We all need to work together and dig deeper into the dark world of technology, elites with ill motives, ominous and devastating encounters surrounding the entire concern for where it's going to leave our children and then their children in the future. It's these newer generations and their ability to be discerning from fact and fiction. If you aren't already, follow me, subscribe to my YouTube, like, share, whatever needs to be done. I would like to get people's opinions and feedback and put our heads together to at the very least somehow gain some type of leverage so humans will have more control rather than be controlled. There are several different videos, articles, Bible scriptures, theories, Wikipedia references, etc. that I've been trying to educate myself on, and if you aren't aware of some of these things I've been learning, I think it's time to take interest, especially those of you with children. The beauty of life for me lies in the imperfect symphony, the quiet thrill of a shared eye contact that sparks a vibe, the resilient bloom of hope amid chaos, the endless canvas of creation born from curiosity, and the raw pulse of emotions that make every breath a story worth telling. It's not in perfection, but in the messy, wondrous now. Savoring senses alive, loving fiercely, and chasing what moves you. In my opinion, pain feels so good compared to feeling nothing at all. Don't lose your compassion for your ability to feel. Be grateful, praying to God, thanking Him for the adversities He's putting you through, having full faith that He's molding and shaping you into the strongest version of yourself.